So we talked about how teachers on TikTok like to become the next viral teacher by dressing inappropriately around their students like they're finna go party it up at the club. Well, it's getting no better now. I made a video on that, so you need to go watch that to understand the severity of teachers on TikTok problem. Now we got something new that's been brewing up about these teachers on TikTok, but are we really surprised about anything that goes on these days? Surprised? No. Disgusted? Always. Now, before we hop into this video, I want you to watch the whole video, get to know your girl a bit, and see if you'll consider subscribing. All right, this TikTok teacher, let's talk about it. So the star of this video is Miata Borders. I don't know if I'm saying her first name right, but she's going to be Miata today. She is a stud substitute teacher. If you don't know what a stud is, it's just a black masculine gay woman. But anyway, this is the TikTok that she posted.
Yeah. We got a new hustle unlocked. I'm a school teacher now. Little brothers. Let's get the day rolling. Who would have ever thought? Yes, ma'am. Thank you. Have a good day. Today was really a breeze. My kids ain't had to do too much, man. To be honest, I let them do whatever they want to do. Yes, I'm that type of teacher. Took me a little lunch break. Yeah, they got it going on at this junk. They stay bound. Okay, then. Damn, shorty. Sheesh. Man, I gotta get up out these school kids trying to take me down, man. Then I look so young. I look like one of them. Appreciate it. You know, my little free time, I had to go out there and give me some little content. Little fit check. Really just a chill fit today. Cause y'all know if it was up to me, I would have been rough fine head to toe. Y'all know I ain't lying. But they did have a pep rally and came clutch. And that was the typical day.
Automatically, this video is a red flag with just her secretly recording the students. And I don't know if y'all noticed, but apparently she had lunch at 12:55 a.m. 12:55 a.m., not 12:55 p.m. Let's talk about the elephant in the room now. She talking about some darn shorty sheesh after an underage student looked at her. And then want to talk about some, I need to get up out of here. These kids trying to take you down. What exactly do you mean these kids trying to take you down? Take you down and do what? Cause that girl ain't do nothing but look at you first of all, and it looked like a sideways look anyway. She need to find another little hustle if she can't even turn off the lustful thoughts at work. Because what made her think that was okay to say about a high school, maybe middle school student? A student in general. So you're telling me she recorded the video, watched it, edited it, and was like, yeah, this some heat. Calling a kid shorty, first of all, is like, and with her being a substitute teacher, she's sure not any types of professional, because she talking about she let the students do whatever they want and got her feet kicked up on the teacher desk. Now, don't get me wrong. I know we all love the substitute teachers that didn't had us not do no work for real, didn't care what we did, but why are you saying that online? As a substitute teacher, like, that's something you keep on the down low with you and your students if you go be that type of substitute teacher. And I don't know, maybe I'm reaching, but the way she was giggling at everybody talking about is that a student? Is that a student? She like, like, it's given I'm liking the attention already, but I may be pushing it. Okay, but that's basically all what happened is that one little video. So let's look at the aftermath of that video. As you probably guessed correctly, she did get fired after her first day at that.
As you guys may know, I am the substitute that was recently fired from teaching because of my TikTok. It's honestly so sad how sick the world is that you guys automatically mischaracterize me fully without further context.
That mischaracterization, I don't know if I said that right, but it's you saying darn shorty sheesh to an underage student after she look at you, talk about these kids trying to take me down. Who says that about a student after they look at you?
Truly just thought I was doing something good for the youth. Like, honestly, and I was enjoying it. I truly do apologize for how it may seem, but my slang and terminology is much different than yours. But none of the kids knew they were being recorded at any point.
So, we're blaming this on slang? What slang is saying darn shorty sheesh to an underage kid after she looked at you? Okay.
And I do apologize for this once again. I truly do, but I had no idea this was prohibited. My terminology is much different from you guys. So I said the kids were going to take me down, as in a phrase of the kids all together. That absolutely did not mean anything sexual. That is sick to even think of that. I am a content creator. I am known. The kids knew me. They were supporters of mine.
Girl. You know dang well you was not talking about some of the kids finna tackle me, and nobody would think that after you just said what you said about this little girl. Nobody is gonna be thinking that. You knew exactly how it came across and what people would think. Cause okay. A good way to use the context in these kids trying to take me down with the way that apparently you were saying it is like, let's say y'all at a park and they running after you. These kids trying to take me down. That's the context that apparently you was using. You don't say that after you talking about some darn shorty sheesh. These kids trying to take me down.
I handle myself more than properly. I do have a fan base. I do have supporters. I do have people that know me. Those kids already had knew me previously. It was several kids coming up to me trying to see, am I that person? That's what I mean by take me down, all hassling me at once. I do apologize once again. I absolutely meant no harm. I absolutely didn't. Again, and I just want you guys to give me some grace. This is my first time subbing ever. You see, I'm a content creator. This is my first time subbing. I was trying something new, trying to give back to the kids, which I would have loved to do. I enjoyed myself the time I was there, but I'm fired.
So that's the end of the video, and all I heard was yep, and no accountability. So she was blaming it on her slang, her giving back to the youth. The kids knew her. Like that's the reason why she didn't mean it the way that we think she meant it by the kids taking her down. So that's basically all she said. I don't believe none of it. No accountability was taken. Like what? Okay.
Now y'all know my face. The substitute that got fired over at TikTok. The consistent backlash and posting, I have not only lost that job, but I've lost my main job as a DSP, direct support professional. My main job is down the drain. That is sick. I've lost not only one job, but 2 jobs to this situation. Consistent backlash is sick. Man, I'm actually a great person to have around your kids. You got me?
Not after you talk about some darn shorty after a kid look at you sideways. Girl. Okay.
I'm saying great mentor. Head always been on straight. Never been a loose screw. Not let the tattoos fool you. Y'all clearly mischaracterizing me. I'm not that freaky to be sitting up talking about kids like this. I'm not an over-sexualized person. Like, I don't even do that with adults. I'm not going to do that with kids and let alone put that on my platform. Every day it's getting worse. Why are you guys constantly making this a thing if I've already got fired? I've made one mistake with teaching and I've lost everything. This is sad. I did start a GoFundMe, but I really didn't want to start a GoFundMe because I really don't want the free money. So I would just, man, if you would like to help because I have lost everything.
Okay, so apparently she lost everything, her other job, because of a mistake. That mistake being her saying something inappropriate to a student. I can't feel bad because what would you do if your daughter come home from school and said a teacher said darn shorty sheesh to you? Like, you know exactly what that sound like, so why is she pretending like this ain't an issue? Even if it was a mistake, how do you not see it? How do you not see it? You not that kind of person. You ain't a loose screw. Well, obviously there's something loose. But, I don't even know what to say. I don't know what to say, y'all. I don't really see this as your typical mistake, but to each their own, I guess. And she's still taking zero accountability for what she did, just talking about how much of a good person she is. But let's just move on. Now, something actually kind of unexpected happened. You know, the student that looked at her, the student she made the comment about, she's getting the blame. Some people, not everybody, but some people are actually blaming her for what happened.
Damn, shorty. Sheesh. Man, I gotta get up out these school kids trying to take me down.
Everybody has seen this video everywhere, and if you haven't, just go watch it. So there was this substitute teacher at our school that made a really weird comment to one of my friends. The comments on that video are talking about how it's her fault because she was staring. Posting this on my account because I have a bigger following and she wants to talk about it. So here's my friend Kamira.
So I'm Kamira. I keep getting bullied for no reason. It was a comment that she posted on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. And my mom actually, my mom knows about this. Why everybody be like, I'm grown for looking at a grown woman. But if somebody was recording you from like right here, looking at you, you're gonna look at them. Apparently, like it's like common sense to look. The second thing is, I am not grown. There was a lot of comments made that I'm grown. The second thing is, I am not the reason she got fired. She was the reason she got herself fired. Y'all know that the whole school saw it. Every coach, every teacher, everybody saw the video. She posted on every platform that she has, so it's not even I told. Third, our volleyball team went to the state, and I'm on a cheer team. Walking around the school when they had like a mini parade. So it's a lot of cameras in your face because everybody's recording you. If she had her camera like this, okay, I smile. But she had her camera like she wanted to talk about somebody. So I'm getting bullied by so many grown people that they don't have nothing to do with it. Like I was looking like look, and then look, they're still talking. Look at this. Do you not see this? You know I'm supposed to record students without their consent. Her apologies, some teachers record students.
To ask for consent.
Yeah, it's common sense. She didn't ask for consent. She walked around the whole school recording kids. I'm not even bashing her about it, but it's just the simple fact that y'all blaming me for what happened and I didn't even do anything.
We're not even trying to be mean towards the sub because sub may have not meant it in a weird way, but it was just taken weirdly. Actually calling her the thing she called her. It's getting pedophile. She made an apology video and her apology video was good. If you're gonna make an apology video about a video that you messed up about, why aren't you taking it down? And I think the reason that she is not taking it down is because she is so worried about the likes.
Yeah. But she said that every student was around her and we knew her. Nobody knew her. The reason I know her is because I have a job. I'm not gonna say where I work at this year. I have a job and she be at my job. I said I was staring at her like I wanted her. I'm sure.
I've seen that person before. I've never heard about her. No. She has a lot of followers.
And literally, if she stopped harassing me on the internet or something I did not even do, I did not get her fired. I did not look at her in a sexual way, whatever y'all say. I didn't do anything. I don't think I was doing is being a child.
Peace out, guys. Justice for Kamira. Stop bullying Kamira. hashtag stop bullying Kamira.
Yeah, please.
I'm on her side. I don't care what nobody say. That is not that little girl fault. And people that are making it her fault are sick. There ain't nothing more to say. But let's go back to what Miata said.
Fan base. I do have supporters. I do have people that know me. Those kids already had knew me previously. It was several kids coming up to me trying to see, am I that person? That's what I mean by take me down, all hassling me at once.
Now, according to these girls, nobody knew her and nobody was coming up to her. And if that's true, that's low-key kind of embarrassing with the way she was like, the kids knew me. They knew I'm a content creator. They was coming up to me. That's what I meant by them taking me down. That's low-key kind of embarrassing if that's true, because girl, how do you recover from this? But the way people were saying she was looking at her in a tempting way, what about this is tempting? And even if she was, you need to realize, if in cases where a grown person is trying to get after this kid and the kid is actually doing something, that's still a kid at the end of the day. That's still a kid at the end of the day. Now for the kid, yes, sometimes these kids do be knowing what they're doing. But at the end of the day, that's still a kid that this grown person is lusting after. So I don't think it's ever the kid's fault if a grown person is doing something to them. Yeah, the kid may be old enough to know exactly what they're doing, but again, at the end of the day, that's still a grown adult knowing this is a child. It don't matter what they got on, what they saying, that's still a kid. That's still a kid. It says more about you than it does them. Anyway, but I say, while I did say that, I'm not saying that this is this situation at all. I just wanted to put that out there because I feel like a lot of people don't know. Because a lot of people like to blame kids in these kind of situations, like this one. Now, I didn't see any comments. About people actually saying like she was in the wrong. But a lot of people were saying that she did make the response video. So I'm assuming there's a lot of things people were saying. But if I do find anything, I will insert them because I believe it. Even without no proof. Like, I believe it because people these days will reach. But there wasn't a lot to that situation. That was basically the whole situation. And oh wait, hold on. You know how she said she's a content creator, the kids watch her content, they was all coming up to her because of it. Her content that she made, and I'll try to find a video. I haven't been able to find a video, but I've seen people say this is what her content was. But she makes get ready with me videos, and in her videos she has a strap on, and she be in her drawers in like the get ready with me videos. I never got get ready with me videos that start out in your drawers. First of all, that's just a side note. But her videos start off in a strap. I don't know if that's true, so take that with a grain of salt. I don't know if it's true. If I find something, I'll put it in. But that's the content that everybody knew you from, if that content is true. But okay, so that's basically the whole situation. There was nothing more to that situation, not that I know of. But this world is so corrupt. Like it don't even like surprise me once anything happens, no matter how big or small it is. But what do you guys think? Is this situation really that bad enough for her to get fired over, or is everybody just reaching? Let me know what you guys think down below. Now we made it to the end of the video, and I hope you consider subscribing, and I hope you have a blessed day or night. Bye.